And that escalated quickly news.
So quickly.
Damn, that sounds like mine and Bart's fights.
Brother? Nuh-uh.
Fine.
Who escalates it?
Bart.
Submitted by that bitch.
That bitch.
A man was arrested for giving his girlfriend a wet willy. What?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore?
I mean, how hard?
Oh my God, Tiff would have totally arrested me and I would have been in trouble.
Oh, from JK Party.
What do you do? Spit on his dick and then fucking try to poke it in her ear?
Yeah, was it with his dick or something?
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that right now.
Oh, that. But it's your boyfriend.
Spit on his dick and then go beep 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 beep.
Yeah, if that's your boyfriend, you can put it in your ear. Come on.
He's done a bunch of shit with his balls and dick on my face.
Exactly. See?
Have I?
Yeah.
I thought it was your face doing stuff to my balls and dick.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Or else it's like one person just closes their eyes and lay down and the other person's rubbing the ball sack all over. Then that's him doing something.
If it's one individual laying down and closing their eyes and the other individual is rubbing their cock and balls on your face.
I wonder what individuals, who is who?
I like talking about shit like it's a legal proceeding. And at that point, the individual
Smiled.
inserted his, it's always like, oh boy, it's like in the doctor's office for everything.
All right, so this took place in Florida, and so the victim is saying that when she came home from work, that her live-in boyfriend Joseph was so drunk and he was lying on the floor, and then that when he woke up, that the two began to argue, and then that he became rude, and then that's when the woman decided to leave home with her daughter to go to another person's home, but then the boyfriend tagged along. And then while they were there, the victim said that he kept drinking and then he became more and more belligerent. And then on the way back to the car, he started to get all grabby with her, and then that he gave her a wet willy. And then that's when she called the police.
Such a violent man.
He could have done it violently.
He's like, you're not going anywhere till I'll give you a wet willy.
He could have been yelling at her
This was all drunk and shit.
and embarrassing her.
And he's laughing.
Know your place.
I would never to think to do a wet willy in the middle of an argument.
I know.
No, it's pretty good.
Like a wet willy is not something that I do out of anger.
I don't even
Or
think
maybe
about
like
wet willies in general.
If you think she's like acting like a fucking child or you're like berating her or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh really? You could be a little baby? Here, little baby.
Yeah, well, at that point, she didn't call the police. When they got back home, they kept raging and throwing things around. That's when she called the police.
And the baby is there the whole time.
Picking it all
Well,
up.
she dropped off the baby at the
Oh,
other person.
thank goodness.
Clickbaited, dude. I was told that this was a wet willy situation that escalated.
It was because
No, but I was told that this is a wet willy that initiated a police call.
Where did the wet willy happen?
When did and where did the wet willy happen, Tiff? Answer the fucking question, Tiff.
he got charged with second-degree battery after doing that.
Because of the wet willy or because of the
That's
throw?
how they're reporting it. They're reporting it because of the wet willy.
I also think this guy should go to jail because you should not. I think wet willy should be allowed, but not in the middle of throwing things. Because that's like being bipolar.
Throwing things where though?
You can't. Well, you can't.
In the trash?
You can't throw it against the wall and then tickle her and then continue to throw other things. Because your behavior has to be consistent.
If it's America, you can throw anything you want.
You can, but you can't throw it in the middle. Like I can't punch a girl in the face and then give her a wet willy. That's what's illegal.
Well, no, punching girl in the face, I agree.
Yeah, that should be okay.
But you should be able to throw anything you want in your own home as per the American Constitution.
But you can't do the wet willy in the middle of throwing all those things.
Why can't you do a wet willy?
It's confusing.
The Constitution says you can do a wet willy.
So this is
That's true. That's like arguing and then taking a bite of a donut and then going back and fucking farting with your armpit and then you're fighting and then you grab a mug and you throw it against the wall.
That's psychotic.
None of that is illegal.
But it's the combination of things.
Well, the punching, if you punch somebody, then yes.
That's psychological.
Because it's like grabbing a girl's butt cheek's not illegal, but she says no and then you grab it. That is illegal.
No, grabbing her cheeks is illegal. It's assault.
I can grab her butt cheeks.
No, right. Yeah, your girl. Yeah, true. She's your legal property. Yeah, under the American Constitution. I understand. We agree. We say the same.
Yeah.
Wow, he looks like he likes drugs.
It was like Jersey Shore.
Who's that guy?
same guy.
Damn, he got older.
Fuck?
I had to do this
Wow.
too.
That's the same guy?
Is this the same guy?
What the fuck? Are you serious? Go back. Are you serious?
I mean, I don't know.
Wait. What? It is the same guy. Wait,
It's the
who's
same
the other
wall,
guy though?
the same mouth.
Who's the other guy in the story? There's no other guy in the story
There is
yet.
no other guy.
So then it's him.
Same ears.
How did his nose get bigger?
I don't know.
How did he get older?
Kane.
Wait, I thought you guys were pointing out that it looks like the same guy.
It's the same mold.
Now you're saying it
What
doesn't?
about the eyebrows? The eyebrow the same?
No, he's got a scar on one and on.
No, I think that was a barber cut.
Are you guys as confused as I
I think
am?
that was the intentional cut for his eyebrow.
How come he's more tanned here?
It's just a different lighting. Mugshots have way different lighting.
One's in Jersey Shore, the other one's
One's got a warm sunlight, and then the other one's a mugshot.
One's Jersey Shore and the other one's Minneapolis.
The reason why I knew this was the same guy though is because he has the same moles. Wait, where's the
Look,
other
in
one?
one, he knows he's
One,
taking a picture.
2, 3.
He's sucking his face in. All right. The other one, he's getting a mugshot. He hates it. It's not fun.
I think this mugshot is funny because he's like, what the fuck for a Wet Willy?
What?
Exactly.
All I did was a Wet Willy.
But yeah, that's pretty funny. I think the fact
How
that he
wet
got
was the
arrested-
willy, Your Honor? How wet was the willy? That's what I want to know.
probably pretty wet.
If it was
Wet enough to press charges.
significantly wet, then let's have a conversation about it.
What if he almost popped her freaking eardrum because it was like jabbing it in there so hard?
Assault with a deadly finger.
That's another point. See, I want to see all the information before we condemn a man to prison.
What about the fact that he was drunk in front of his daughter?
You can be drunk in America in front of your daughter. You've been, especially in.
No, it's child endangerment.
He claimed that he wasn't drunk.
There's a high tolerance.
I would say that I was drunk because anybody that's Wet Willy a girlfriend in the middle of
You
a...
gotta be drunk.
If you're sober, then you're just fucking crazy, man.
I can't believe she called the cops on him. That's fucked up as hell.
What? Really?
It's just a prank, bro.
I mean, if he's just wet willying her, I don't know.
No, he threw.
I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
Also, keep in mind that this man was already on the floor, drunk, passed out. How annoying is his girlfriend that walked through the door that made him get all the way up to even get into a fight in the...
Exactly.
So true.
If I was drunk, passed out on the
She was-
floor,
Yeah.
it would take a lot for me to get up.
She was walking away so that he can have his peace and quiet.
Yeah, but then he tagged along with
No
her.
way.
No, but then
she already woke him
he
up
got
on
up
that.
and they started arguing.
Yeah.
If he was at peace on the floor, like Bart said, minding his own business, she had to be so extra annoying for him to interrupt his
She
flow.
probably walked in there and started like telling him what to do.
It's because guys can't live without their mommies, and then their significant other becomes their mommies. So then, as soon as the mommy was leaving the picture, he was like, "Oh no, my mommy's leaving," and then he started panicking.
No, she's probably like, so I was at this store, and then like this girl, I asked this girl if she could give me a size 3, and she said they don't have any, and I said, can you look in the back? And he's like, and she didn't, and I'm like, well, you didn't even look in the back, and then she's like, you're not even answering me, like are you even listening?
Are you putting Nikki on blast?
And then
Totally fucked up.
no, I'm just saying.
Is this a
And then-
Nikki story?
No, and then
Nikki, are you listening?
No, and then the cat is like, no, I'm listening to you. I'm just like laying down. And then she's like, well, I just feel like I'm just talking to myself. Like, why? I just wanted to share this thing that happened to me at the store.
And then he's all like, "Shut up, darling. You always do this shit."
Yeah.
Shut up,
Yeah.
darling.
He's just trying to sober up.
No, Darlene.
And he's like, I was talking to you. You didn't hear me. He's like, let me help you clean it out.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Exactly what happened.
That's so rude, even if it happened like that.
I'm just so sick and tired of reasonable drunk people going down for pretty reasonable drunken behavior.
For reasonable Wet Willies.
He was just sobering up.
He doesn't get my sympathy at all. He's a prick.
Because he's a man?
No, because he's a prick.
But what if the roles?
That's what
What if
happens
the
to be a man.
roles were reversed? What if it was a drunk lady
Then she's a
on the
bitch.
ground, passed out, feeling all comfortable, and the
Not a
guy
prick.
comes in,
Yeah.
talking about his hard day at work and
Yeah.
and annoying her ass, and she has to get up.
Yeah, that's still a prick.
Hey, Gio.
Yeah.
What if the chick, Wet Willie's the guy?
Yeah.
You'd be making fun of the guy because he called the cops for getting a Wet Willie.
No, that's what you would do.
Yes, you would.
All three of you would do that.
You're goddamn right I would. You're goddamn right I would.
I wouldn't feel sorry for shit.
Because you know what? There's a double standard.
Yeah, don't put your shit on me.
It's funnier when guys get abused by girls.
No, it's
way
not.
funnier.
It's so
Hilarious.
it's
It's way
mean when
funnier.
anyone gets abused.
No, look, if it's like a little kid getting abused by a woman, then no, it's not cool.
What if it's like a big ass woman like me and a small
It's
ass
still
man?
It's
fun.
even more funny because it looks like you're picking on a little boy.
Yeah.
But you're an adult, so it looks like you're picking on a midget.
If he looks like he plays the cello in like a fucking a band or what do you call it? A concert band? Concert?
It's a let it go, move it on.
No, you know what I'm saying? But if if he has that stature about him,
Yeah, or-
where he looks like a man of
band.
small stature who plays a big instrument, and then you're wailing on his ass, I laugh even more. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's very mean.
So it's so funny when your girlfriends get all mad at you guys.
No, not
It's just hilarious.
physically.
It's hilarious.
No. What we're talking about is how physically it's funny.
Physically abusing them.
This shit is not funny. It's just hell. It's just.
If Gio was beating my ass and I'm like on the floor, curled up, that'd be really funny.
That's not funny. That makes me so sad.
I'd be laughing and crying at the same time.
It's even funnier because Bart is a big guy and he's like, oh please.
Please don't hurt me, please.
It's really funny.
It's almost like a big Great Dane being punked by a Chihuahua.
Were
That's
you
what
guys
it
ever
is.
punked by a girl growing up, like in school and stuff? Like when they have a crush on you, you know, like that
Sure.
stereotype thing.
But
You did? And
They
it
were.
was
They didn't beat on me, but they would try to rap with me or whatever.
rap?
Yeah, like talk back and forth.
I never got picked on by a girl, I think.
You did if they liked you. You did.
I didn't say yeah, I kept my mouth shut.
Maybe I saw things.
Because that was the tactic. That was the move. It was always like they're kind of prickling, like being prickly with you. And
That's the only way they don't express it.
Oh, like they slap you in the back and they run away or like stuff like that. Oh yeah, I didn't see that as like getting picked on.
I
That's
was like, hell yeah.
Exactly.
You knew immediately
Yeah.
that they liked you? And that
It's
was
the
their
kids-
way-
That was like the culture, at least. Yeah.
It's the kids who over accept it, who look at it so technically that take offense to it. Like that's like, why would you slap me then? Like that shit. Where it's like, oh my god.
I wonder if it's like that today. You know how
because they're
like,
so stupid. They didn't know that the girl liked them.